are prepared for departure. The lavatories are now closed. Please make sure your seat bag, tray table, and tablet holder are up. And first class guests, please bring your foot rests up as well. Larger items like bags, laptops, and tablets or keyboards must be stowed completely under the seat in front of you or overhead. Smaller devices must be held or secured. And if you are seated in an exit row, open window shade and unpack devices to take off. Once you are settled in, ensure your seat belt is fastened, and we should be on our way soon. Thank you.
How I became an au pair in the United States. Agency that I used, OVC agency. How did you apply? Search OVC, work, study, travel abroad. Requirements: you should be 18 to 26, no dependent, you have a valid passport, valid driver's, passion to work with kids, and have childcare experience. The cost was 17,000 to 20,000 rands. How long have I been here? 4 months. Am I enjoying it? Fuck yes. Would I recommend it to anybody? Damn yes. I'm just living life, man. Like, it's amazing. A detailed video will be on my YouTube channel, so please watch Life with Imita on YouTube and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, bye. If you have any other question, comment down below and I will react. Bye.
When I tell you, dust is something I'll never get used to in America. It's cold, guys. Look here. But we must now stay in like this and gooi petrol.
Well guys, ningibona kodwa uthi umuntu athutha hamba wehlala phesheya ashintshe accent yakhe. Ngithe ngimhlelela ngipho lo muntu kakhulazi ke ume act ngoba phela umezela phesheya sokuzosebenza yabo, and the accent is very important. Ake nje isibonelo nje ngami yabo, mina I'm model la e-US and imningi imsebenzi ngisanda kuyiluza manje because angikwazi ukukhuluma ngeaccent yabo, and ngiphoqelekile manje sengihambe ngiyothola i-dialect coach ukuze ngifundise to speak a little bit with the American accent. So ngivela nga-understand ukuthi yindawo abantu bahleke amanye ama-actors ase-South Africa eza la US ashintshe accent yabo and bayikhulume on social media, because social media is part of umsebenzi yabo, social media is part of our work. And ngicela ngingasho futhi ukuthi hawu uTyler nje inokhuluma ngeaccent ese-South Africa kodwa usasebenza. uTyler ungumculi yabo, and ngizobona naye uTyler if one day decide uku-actor kuzomphoqa ukuthi ashintshe accent yakhe. Guys, asekeni ukuhleka abantu sonke guys, sizama ukwenza impilo yethu ibe ngcono, not just for ourselves but for imindeni yethu, ingane zethu, and also nabazali bethu. So why sisuke sihlekana? Sifana singahlekani guys. Okunye futhi yindaba abanye benthola ukuthi lena mina mangenzi get ready with me yami nithi hawu yindaba usihla qale egqoke underwear because ngiyamodela. I-get ready with me yami ngeke izifane neyakho because ngiyamodela. Uma i-agent yami ihambisa i-portfolio yami include ama-social media links and ngiyafisa ukuthi ngelinye ilanga ngisebenze with ama-lingerie brands anjengo-Victoria's Secret. So ngiyafuna ukuthi Victoria's Secret namanye ama-brands bangibone in i-underwear, bebona ukuthi oh usebenza kanzima kanje lo ejimini yabo, ngafisa ukusebenza naye, ngafisa ukumthatha. That's why Get Ready With Me yami iqala ngifake like a two-piece underwear ngeke zifane neyakho yabo. Anyways, I guess the point of this video is to say, let's stop making fun of people because we're all just trying to make better lives for ourselves. Whether you're a content creator, whether you're a model, whether you're an actor, or whatever it is that you're doing, we're all just trying to make a better life for ourselves. Because honestly speaking, mina once ngafuna nje ukukhuluma nge-American accent guys, awu ngiyolibe ngicavuza yona nje la social media, ngiyongibona futhi ngicavuza yona because ngifuna bebone ukuthi no sengiyakwazi ukuyikhuluma ukuze bekwazi ukungiqasha, because akukho mnandi ukurejectwa because of ungakwazi ukukhuluma i-accent yabo. Akukho mnandi. It's very very sad. And like I was so embarrassed. The agent yami sithi sihle, I know ukuthi you're proudly South African and proudly Zulu, but ngimele uhambe uyofunda ukukhuluma nge-accent yala yabo. It wasn't nice. But ngiyangiphoqa because ngidinga ukusebenza and ngidinga ukuthola imali for myself yabo. So yeah, anyways, like I said, I'm just sharing this to say, you know, let's not make fun of each other. We're all just trying to make a better life for ourselves. And yeah, anyways, bye. Day in the life of a South African model living in LA. So today I'm shooting in the beautiful Pasadena in a $50 million home, you guys. I had to arrive at 8 a.m. It's for an Amazon athleisure brand for their spring collection. This is the first outfit of the day. Once I was done getting dressed, I had to go get my hair and makeup done. And I honestly really loved how this makeup artist did my makeup. I've never had my makeup done by an Asian lady, and she did it perfectly, like as you guys can see. Afterwards, we had to go get the first couple of shots done with the first look. When we were done doing the first look, I had to come back, have lunch, do touch-ups on my hair and makeup, and I think we were shooting for about like 8 to 10 hours, and we did about, like I said, 6 looks. Once I was done, I had to rush back home because I had a callback casting for another hair brand, so I needed to take off my wig and go out with my natural hair. And even though I have been quite busy lately, but I've honestly been more busy doing like callback castings, that I'm 32 working and casting like 19-year-olds and 20-year-olds, so I'm really, really grateful for that. This casting was a lot of fun. It wasn't really packed because it is a callback casting, but yeah, it was really, really quick. The castings in LA almost feel like America's Next Top Model. Like, you remember when the models would go and like do the go-sees and how fast-paced and quick it was? Like, yeah, it feels that way. But yeah, guys, listen, pray with me. I've been doing a lot of really cool castings, so I hope that I get to book some. I also want to do more paid content creators. Putting that out there, you're never too old to reinvent yourself. Anyways, bye.
Hey guys, I'm Reeks. I'm 22 years old and I just moved from Cape Town all the way to California, and I just got to work. It's now 7 a.m. so I'm bringing you guys with me for the day. Let's go. In case you guys were wondering, this is what winter looks like in California right now. Explain to me how I'm supposed to pay for parking because I don't know how to do that in America. We're gonna go get coffee and go for a walk on the beach. Took us a while to figure out how to pay for parking, so by the time that was done, I was literally withering away. Ate that muffin in about 3 bites. Let the yap begin. Immediately ran home to read Zodiac Academy. After the UV had officially dropped below 6, it was time to eat yet again. This food and the company were a solid 10 out of 10. Okay guys, love you, bye!
Hey y'all, spend a pot of sauce with me. Okay, so here we're busy cutting and drizzling chocolate over our chocolate crunch cake. This cake kills me every time because I never know where the center of the cake is, okay? Now we're making our crumb cake. As a South African, I've never had crumb cake until I got to the States. And let me tell you, it is one of the best things I've ever had, especially when there's more crumb than cake. It's so good. So good. Definitely recommend. Okay, here we're busy mixing our batter. Don't overmix your batter, girl. Like, don't do it, because we will know that you overmix your batter. We will know. Look at that. So good. Okay, so now I'm making our limoncello popsicles. These are not for under 21s. I repeat, they are not for under 21s. Okay. Oh, I needed that caffeine boost. Our chocolate chip cookies. I sell out of those every single night. There's not a night that goes by that I don't sell chocolate chip cookies. It's time to close. So now we're scrubbing the stations down. Yes, wiping, sanitizing. Oh, guys, I'm always yapping. Shanice, shut it, please. Because, wow. Ingredient bins need to leave. And this was Lucas's last IRD pickup, please. Oh, man. Yay.
Hello, everybody. So somebody asked me to do a price check. So I am a South African living in the most expensive city in the world, New York. So I'm going to do a price check, but I don't want this to discourage you from coming here. If you have the opportunity, you have the funding, come to New York. It's nice here. And yeah, it's worth it. It is so worth it. So first thing up is rent. So if you're living in like a 1-bedroom apartment back home, you know, a decent 1-bedroom, maybe you're paying like 5K, 6K, 7K, somewhere around there, né? Here, for a 1-bedroom apartment, a decent sized 1-bedroom apartment, you're going to be paying anything from 32,000 to 40,000 a month in rands, which is like approximately $2,000. If you're doing like a shared situation where you live in a room in a shared apartment, you're going to be paying about 23,000 rands, which is like $1,300, and that's like a decent room. You know, you could go lower, obviously, but the lower you go, the trickier the place gets. So you're looking between 23,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000 for a place. Food. If you are looking at spending about $30 a day on food, which is kind of average, that's like you eat twice. You eat like normal meals twice, kind of. Then you're looking at spending 16,000 minimum on food per month, because that's like 30 times 30, so 916,000 ish. And yeah, obviously it's probably a bit more because you eat more than that, and sometimes you eat out and stuff like that. But people here don't generally cook a lot because we're just all really, really busy. So you don't really have time to cook every day. Some people do, but I don't. So that's like average. Uber, if you're going like 15 minutes away, at home maybe you'll be spending 80 rands, 100 rands, somewhere around there. Here, 500, $25 approximately, 500 rands. For your hair, for this, maybe at home I would have paid like 450, 350, somewhere around there for this. Hairpiece included, ne? Here, this cost me 5,000. This is like 5,000. Like this would be like $300. So, yeah. Hokiana guys, I think it would be about 650 if you're paying like 50 rands at home. Here you'd be paying like 25, 35. It'll be 650, 450, somewhere around there. To do your nails, this is acrylic. No, this is gel. This is just a normal gel layer. This cost me 1,000 rands. Back home I would do like long nails, acrylic, art, everything, and it would be like 450. This is 1,000 rands, but it's okay for me because I play piano, so I don't need long nails. So yeah, let me know if there's anything else you want me to price check, and I will do so. But come to New York, don't be discouraged. Come, homanat. Come.
Hello guys, hi. I've been getting questions about how did I get to come to USA. So just gonna explain to you. So there's this group I applied with, which is Awesome Travel. It's for hospitality and for also educational exchange. It's called Awesome Travel, and they're based in Johannesburg. So I've applied with the company, with the agency in 2020. But then like we all know COVID happened around 2020, so everything was like put on hold. And then so by this time around I was like, let me just continue with my studies. And then after that, like I reapplied to them again. Not like reapplied, but then I was like, I told them that I'm ready to like travel. So they made up my paperwork, and then they made it all for me to come here in the States. I've been like here for 2 months. So guys, yeah, so far so good, I won't lie. Even though we're not homesickness and every other stuff, but yeah, guys, if you know what you want in your life, like there's everything that you want to do. There's like, want to explore, want to travel, want to do anything. I'll give the details after the video, or do check on my comments there. I'll post details about the company, and I'll post details like how you should get on and how you should like apply for the J1s, because they give us the J1s visas. That's like a year, and then you get to go back home, and from there you'll apply the experience that you got here, and then you get to stay home. There's like 2-year rules that you have to stay home and then apply back to USA again. Yeah, but there are also other options as well after like you've done your J1 visa. So yeah, there are a lot of options, I won't lie to you. And if you're in hospitality or management, tourism, whatever, you can apply through this agency. They will take you like all along with the things that you need to do. Make sure you have your passport, and also make sure if you are a chef, you have your diploma like completely, because you need.
Here's a day in my life working at a private country club in the US. Hey guys, so this is what brunch looks like working at a private country club. So as you can see, we first have some sausage and bacon, as well as some potatoes and some French toast, na eggs benedict la pana, so delicious by the way, and that's some hot syrup that goes with our waffles. And this is our omelet station. The guests can choose what they want in their omelet and we make it. And then that is some prime rib. We have some cured and smoked salmon. It's nice and fresh, njengoba bona. And then we have some shrimp with a shrimp cocktail sauce. I don't know what it is with Americans, guys, but they love seafood. Whether it is brunch, whether it is dinner, seafood. And then you see some fruits, assorted fruits, and this is our pastry section. And our pastries are made fresh in-house by the pastry chef, and I work with the pastry chef. And this is the overview of the brunch setup. That's my co-worker. Oh, Bagit's the cute piano guy, and this is our table setup. See you in the next.
America ke sana thina emakhaya shamne
Sanibonani, Dumelang, and all protocol observed. Haike yimilo housewives of rural South Africa. Ihamba nomyeni wami la sisemelika njengoba nibona nje niyazi ke ukuthi siyasebenza ngapha ngayibika leyo ndaba kodwa ke namhlanje ngisangifike kunina ngoba iholiday bakwethu sikhumbule ekhaya kakhulu ngoba ngalesi sikhathi sephasika bekufanele ingabe sinomndeni kuhlatshiwe sisekhaya kubuye wonke umuntu uzobungaza amaholiday ephasika but ke ngoba siyasebenza ayikho into esizoyenza ngitheke anginitshele ukuthi ngizobe ngine live kusasa Thursday umhla ka24 kaApril ngo9 PM isikhathi sase South Africa lapho ngizokhuluma nalabantu abahlale bengibuza ukuthi ngafika kanjani eMelika khona ngizochaza ngizobe ngixoxa istory sami ke angazi ukuthi ke nizongijoyina kodwa ngingajabula ngoba ngine poster la egcineni elinitshengisayo ukuthi ningangena kanjani kwi live kulona leli page lami la ka TikTok ngizobe nginendodakazi yami nayo ehlala la eCalifornia sizobe sinixoxela ukuthi safika kanjani singumndeni la eMelika kodwa sibe siphuma emakhaya kwa KZN eSouth Africa. So bonana ke ku TikTok ngalesi sikhathi naku kwi poster.
Ngiyaqala nje. Ngiyaqala ngqa selokhu ngafika la eAmerica kuba broke kanje. Yo guys ngibroke. Yezwa ngibroken. Ngiyama pieces. Ngiyadlala kanjalo but nje ngifinancially stretched. Overstretched. Wathini? But nje ngifinancially intontona ngazi. Financially not stable. I'm unstable. Get broke. Yo, whatever guys. Yo, I'm nice.
Hi everybody. I know I've been away for so long, but I was still very active scrolling on my TikTok. However, I just didn't post that well because things got extremely busy. However, I felt like it's my due diligence to come back and share with you again as much as I can. Thank you for everyone who constantly reached out to me to say that they have received employment with either Carnival or with any other cruise line company. It really made me so happy to see that I was able to make a difference in somebody else's life. And even though I don't get any of this, but you know, the thought that I was able to change somebody else's life is worth so much more. So let me know if there's anything you would like me to talk about. Love you guys. Mwah.
Hi guys, so I got a lot of messages regarding how I managed to move to America. So this message or this video will help everyone that wants to move to America. So I'm not going to gatekeep anything, but I am not going to share the information of how I managed to move here, because honestly my experience hasn't been the best. So I'm not going to share any agencies, I'm not going to share nothing, because the agencies don't even pay me to promote them, or to advertise for them. So I am just going to give you the information that you guys need, and you can make your own research. So I know of an agency that can help people who are very interested to becoming caregivers. So if you know that you want to move to America as a caregiver, you can use MedPro International. That agency is so good, and it will take time, but trust me, they do help candidates with anything that has to do with caregiving. So if you know that you are a nurse and you want to move to America, you can use MedPro International. And also if you know that you are a caregiver and you do have bedside experience, meaning you have an hospital experience, to be specific. If you know that you once worked in a hospital, just make sure that you apply. Definitely you will be considered, and they are going to work with you guys. Like, they're going to pay for your flights, they're going to give you accommodation when you get here. Like, literally they are going to take you through. So can you guys just do your own research? And there are many ways to actually move to America. It's not only caregiving, but since a lot of people, they are very interested in becoming caregivers in America, so MedPro International is definitely the agency to go with. And some people, they also want to become au pairs. You guys can do your own research. There's a whole bunch of agencies that you can go with. If you have any more details, you can just simply DM me, and then, if you need any more details, you can simply DM me or private message me. I'll be willing to help you guys, and good luck, all the best.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are good. Yo, it's been a long time since I've sat down in TikTok and Kulume. But anyways, today I decided to make a quick update of how my life has been since I've moved into America. I've been here for quite a few months now. It's been long enough. It's okay. I've settled down, because the first time I got here, it was very hard for me. Like, I don't even want to go back to their place. But now I'm like, okay, this is not that bad. Just relax, pray about it, and see what happens. Anyways, I wanted to talk about Aba Bana Bala. The most interesting topic is the boys, because I don't want to like no, I don't go on dating apps. Like, girl, I do go on dating apps. I do. And hey guys, I'm on dating apps, guys. Ever since research about this legend thing. Because American guys that I've met are just too sweet. I miss my Zulu guy. That's what I will lap when. American guys are just so sweet. Yo. Yazi ngiyahamba kuma dates ne. Ngidle. Choose anything I want. I chop everything. Ngibuye ngihlekele ngimblockele lo guy, cuz
Because what's the point? Like, what's the point? Like, my dating, like, life. I think it's such a... I think it's such a... Yo, abanye manika khona lapha. Hey man, like, hey, yo. Ngivele ngithendeka off ke mina umfana ama session. Hey, yeah, bro, like, do. Vele uthi ngiquleke. You guys. But hey, I'm working on it. I can actually announce ukuthi no sengikhuluma uma dating app. Uma dating apps man saying right, sure. Bye my bench. But okay, a different topic is a different update about, I remember I complained about the weather, like it was very bad because of the seasons. But now, look at the sun. Like, it's not that bad sometimes. Sometimes you just need to like be like, oh God, I leave everything to you. Because I was complaining every single day. I'm complaining about the weather. I work, I complain. I come back, I complain. But now I'm just like, hey, it is what it is. Washington weather is like this, so there's no way to like, abo. But anyways, the weather is good. Yes, it rains, but then, it's cold, yes. Freezes, freezing on. But it's not that bad. What's another update? About the food. I was complaining about the food. The food, yeah. For me, yikho phela ukuthi sesiyadla ke phela omapi ipizza lana yabo kudla phela siyadla phela because we have to eat, but then sometimes you just need your rich protein food yabo ukuvenga amasi but then yeah I remember I posted a video about image me netambo nkosami zonke izinto engangithengile inkosi yami yes, I want umuntu ozothi I'm in Washington, I'm going back home, I'm going to come back. Angiphathele nkosami ngamkhokhela nkosami imali. Ngamkhokhela. That's what I need. But yeah, yes, that's the updates about how my life has been. And what's another thing? Oh yes, the environment. Yes, the environment that I'm in. Well, it's good, guys. Sengiyazi ukuthi okay. Izanga mawuza hayi. Mawulahlekile no jika ngalapha yabo sengiyazi guys like sengiyazi it's okay sure yazini ngajika lapha yabo lapha uzobona ipark lapha uzobona in yabo uzobona umuzo nje ujike sengiyazi it's okay ithini yabo ithini especially in my neighborhood like futhi sengiyabaza abantu abahlala lana not all of them phela like people especially Americans sometimes it's just like. But then sengiyabazi ukuthi okay la mama loyana uzobuya ngathi yabo sengiyazi it's not that bad yabo la mama uzobuya ngalesa sikhathi lapha nengane zakhe yabo unjani I'm good yabo hey how yabo nje akusafani nkosami ngiyazameka khona ukube ngazuthi kusekhaya yabo leyo but ke yes it will never be like home is but then yeah you adjust to a different one. But I definitely want to go to a different state. I think I've explored Washington, like in Seattle as it is. I just want to leave to a different country. I mean, yeah, a different... Yeah, go Italy. Yeah, but I want to go to a different one. A different state. With different states. I just want to explore. Yeah, but saying explore Washington as a whole. Just want to go to a different one right now. Yeah, but anyways, guys, America has been good. Well, my state has been good for me. It felt like home. It feels like home because Yazu's where to get some things. And yeah, because it's not that bad. You just have to pray about it and then just let God do whatever he has to do for you. Yeah, boy. Anyways, thank you guys for watching my updates of how my life has been in America so far. Bye.
Imagine packing your whole life into 2 suitcases, hopping on a plane, and landing in a country where everything feels like a movie set. Now imagine doing all that with a South African accent, a love for braais, and the quiet confidence of someone who survived load shedding. That's the reality for thousands of South Africans working in America, and trust me, their stories are anything but boring. From New York's hustle to Silicon Valley's tech jungle, South Africans are quietly making waves across every industry in the US, and not just in the obvious places like engineering or medicine. They're winning over colleagues with their work ethic, confusing coworkers with Afrikaans phrases, and trying to explain to Americans why pap is superior to mashed potatoes. It's not easy, but it's real. Let's start with how they get there. The journey usually begins with a visa, something that sounds simple until you realize just how complicated the US immigration system really is. Most South Africans enter the US on work visas like the H-1B, which is reserved for people with specialized skills, especially in tech, healthcare, and finance. Others come through company transfers, like if they work for a multinational firm in Joburg and get moved to a branch in the US. And then there are those who brave the green card lottery, cross fingers, and wait months to hear back. Spoiler alert, it's not for the faint-hearted. Once they land in the US, the culture shock is real. In South Africa, it's normal to greet someone with a cheerful, "How's it?" or "Sharp sharp," but in America, you might get blank stares. And then there's the tipping culture. Many South Africans say one of their first wake-up calls is having to tip waiters, barbers, Uber drivers, basically anyone who breathes. It takes some getting used to. But let's talk about the good stuff. For many South Africans, working in America is a career booster like no other. The pay is often much higher than back home, especially in fields like tech, nursing, finance, and academia. A South African nurse can easily triple their income in the US, and software developers often find themselves working for companies they once dreamed about: Google, Amazon, Microsoft, and beyond. And it's not just about the money. There's access to resources, professional development, and global exposure. South Africans in academia have access to world-class research facilities. Engineers are building things at scale they never imagined. Creatives are finding audiences they never had back home. And the best part, they bring a unique perspective to the table, whether it's from growing up in a multicultural society, navigating post-apartheid politics, or just surviving Eskom's darkest days. Still, it's not all sunshine and skyscrapers. Homesickness is real. Many South Africans in the US talk about missing family, Biltong, and even the chaos of minibus taxis. And let's not forget time zones. Trying to call home when you're 6 or 9 hours behind can be a nightmare. Some say it's like living two lives at once, physically in America, but emotionally still tied to South Africa. Then there's the issue of identity. Being a South African in the US comes with a lot of explaining. You're constantly answering questions like, "Where's your accent from?" Or, "Do you guys have McDonald's there?" Some even have to debunk wild misconceptions about Africa, like the idea that lions roam the streets. It's funny the first time. After the 10th, it's just tiring. And yet, there's a powerful sense of pride. South Africans tend to stick together, form expat groups, and celebrate their culture wherever they go. You'll find South African restaurants popping up in cities like Los Angeles, New York, and Atlanta. You'll hear Zulu, Xhosa, and Afrikaans spoken at backyard gatherings. And on Heritage Day, you better believe there's a braai happening somewhere, even if it's in the snow. Let's talk numbers. According to US immigration data, over 100,000 South Africans currently live in the United States. While not all are working professionals, a significant portion of them are employed in highly skilled sectors. California, Texas, New York, and Florida seem to attract the largest South African communities, and it's not hard to see why. These states offer job opportunities, good weather, and cultural diversity, which makes adapting a bit easier. But here's the twist. Not all South Africans go to the US to stay forever. Some head there to gain experience, build their resumes, and then return home to bring those skills back to South Africa. Others, especially those with families, choose to stay for good, often citing better schools, safer neighborhoods, and more stable infrastructure. It's a tough decision, and there's no one-size-fits-all answer. What's interesting is how many South Africans in America still find ways to stay connected to home. Whether it's sending money back to relatives, starting businesses that operate in both countries, or even helping fellow South Africans navigate life in the US, there's a sense of community that stretches across oceans. Some even mentor new arrivals, offering tips on everything from navigating immigration to where to find borrowers. And if you think South Africans are just blending in quietly, think again. Some are rising to serious heights. We've got South African-born CEOs leading major US companies, academics publishing groundbreaking research, and entertainers making it big in Hollywood. Think of Charlize Theron, Trevor Noah, Elon Musk. Even though they left long ago, they still carry that South African spark. And they've inspired a new generation of professionals to dream beyond borders. But at the end of the day, most South Africans in the US aren't celebrities. They're everyday people working hard, raising families, and navigating the immigrant experience one day at a time. Whether it's a nurse working night shifts in Dallas, a data analyst in Chicago, or a teacher in Boston, they all share a common thread: the resilience, humor, and warmth that defines South Africa. So next time you hear a South African accent in the US, don't be surprised. Behind that voice is a story of courage, ambition, and maybe a few cravings for Mrs. Ball's chutney. And whether they stay for a year or a lifetime, one thing's for sure, South Africans bring something special wherever they go. Thanks for watching, and if you've got a South African story to share, especially if you're living or working in the US, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear it. Until next time, sharp sharp.